Alright, audio good now. I didn't even check my audio was on before I started doing it. No, what's good, guys? Hold on. Hold on. The audio, mud. Alright, this should be fire. This should be calm. This should be calm. Want me to make sure. Alright. Hello. Is it me that you're looking for? Hit that shit. Alright, that's too damn loud. That's too damn loud. Alright, that should be smooth. I don't want the clip though. I really just don't want it to clip. Alright, that should be good. Level's good. Let me just check the stream, make sure the stream's strong. And then we can get into this. I know I started super late. The market opens at 9. I'm starting at like 10, an hour late. But that's the most beautiful thing about the market is that it doesn't really matter when you start per se. There's are definitely advantages for starting before market opens, but you could really dominate at any point in time in the day for the market. There's just certain time points that are better than others, for real, for real. So that's what it comes down to. But okay, we look good though. We look good. Let me just see the audio sound. Alright, but alright, but I just wanted to try to see how the audio sounds, and I know the audio sounds great. What I'm going to be doing now. I know I haven't been active on this channel, bro. Chill on me, chill on me, chill on me, chill on me. But we getting back on it. We're getting back on it for sure. For sure. You know what I mean? I started this a minute ago. I haven't been the most consistent with it, but I'm gonna be back on it. I just came back from a family trip, so it's been good vibes all around. Great energy. Had my tea. You know what I mean? I finished it. So high energy right now. We're good. Let's make some trades. Let's make some money. We're gonna do long term, which so this one basically gonna be doing. I'm gonna be doing stocks. I'm gonna hold for a week, right? Then I'm gonna have day trading, not stocks necessarily, but day trading plays. So I might do I think I'm gonna do more of that with crypto, forex. Forex is really some nighttime shit. Like it's just smooth to have forex, like currency exchanges so that's smooth, but it's not nothing crazy in terms of what you can get for profit. But let's get into this, right? Let's get into it. We're right here. Okay, this is Apple though. Right now we're negative $66, $67, right? So we haven't we've been doing good, but we haven't had the best luck. You know, we start with $1,000, so being in the negative is never too good. But this is what I'm gonna do. Let's look through. Let's see what we can get. Let's do. What should we look at? What should we look at? What should we look at? Let's do stocks. Let's do Tesla. Let's see what Tesla's looking like. Okay, so Tesla's had a great job. This would have been a great buy period. Yeah, this right here would have been a great buy period. Now it's more of in a seller's market though. Let's break this down. Ooh, the drop off was crazy. Yeah, this would have been a great buyer's market. See, like it's been climbing and then it dropped. So So now it's getting back to these levels, but they're steadily climbing again. I want to put in for a buy, even though it's on a selling period, but I'm just thinking like, no way it drops again, right? Because look at the lows. We only did that after climbing, right? Because this is the second lowest point besides this one, but after its lowest point, it builds up, builds up, builds up, and then just drops off. Because this right here happened at opening. So this happened that Friday. This had to happen that Friday. What Friday I was? Yeah, opening on Thursday. So opening Thursday. I'm trying to remember what happened Wednesday. Something had to happen that off rip it just dropped tremendous. I'm trying to think what happened, was going on around that time, but it looks to be steadily climbing back up to these levels. So I might buy in, especially because the fact it crossed the line. Because as you can see, like this blue line right here basically tracks it and tracks the direction of where it's going. So like once it crosses the line, usually, right, it will follow that pattern. That blue line is the indicator of the way it's gonna go, and then the green and red are the indicators of when to buy and sell. So red is to sell, green is to buy, essentially, and then you follow the blue line to see directionally where it goes at. As you can see, once it crosses, it'll flutter, but then it'll just go into a direction. So that's why you gotta be very careful with that. This right here, it crossed and it's showing growth of going up. So that's why I'm like, I might just buy, because I feel like it's gonna go back up, and then we can just. But I'm trying to hold this for. Let me see. I'm gonna hold this for like the week. That's what I'm really trying to say. I want to hold this for like the week. And what it's been doing, it's at 324. Line's at this. That's what I'm like. I'm trying to think. For what it's at right now, it's been relatively lower. I'll say not higher. Because these are peaks right here. And it drops off. Peaks up a little bit, drops off again. Drops off. So it's been under relatively. It hasn't been really higher. It's been under. I know it's been like, its peak, it was at like 4 something. Right? At its peak, it was like 4 something. But, can I get this off my screen? Well, this is the practice app. You know, I do this shit for practice just to get better at it. You know what I mean? Because eventually I'm going to actually have real money in this. So, and it's for y'all. You know what I mean? Learning together. It's a learning experience for each other. Understand the market. Understanding what the market does. How we can take advantage of the market. How we can grow from the market. How we can make money from the market. So, I'm not too worried about that. But this has been steadily climbing. I'm not going to lie. This has been steadily climbing. That's what I'm thinking about buying into this, because it dropped off at 232. We still make some good money even though it's just off that. And this was at peak almost 400, 350. And it's fluttering this right here, so it's looking like I want to buy. I really want to say buy. I'm just like, let's do all time, right? We go back all time. So all time has obviously been steadily climbing. And it's in that positive directional move. Obviously, you know, it's been dropping off here and there, but this is all time. So let's do this. I'm gonna come back to this and see. It's been climbing. Now it's higher than this. Cause it's making its way back up there. That's why I'm like, what? It's making its way back up there for real. That's why I'm thinking, should I buy? Cause it's saying sell, sell, sell. So I might low key sell. Can if it goes down. It'll probably reset like here. I'm gonna just leave that alone right now. I'm gonna look through. But that's for sure interesting. That's for sure interesting. That's for sure interesting. Let's look at Nevada. Let's look at some other tech. And we're on this stuff for 5 days. I was about to say a week, but for 5 days until open the market close. So whoa, is this the highest it's ever been? This is the highest it's ever been? Yo, this is literally the highest it's ever been. It's literally just been going up. So, you know, I'm going to buy and hold this. I could easily probably make some good profit off this. Even within a week's time. But I should wait until the drop off. Because, see, once it passed that lining, it's like, And this is that opening. You see what I'm talking about? That's why you want to. That's why it's always good to catch that opening. Because when you can catch that opening, you can catch things like this, right? Because it's right here. You see, like, okay, boom. But either way, it can go directionally down or up. You kind of have to just take that risk. But you know, technical analysis, you gotta read the charts, read the climbing, read the lows. You know what I mean? Levels, all that. So I wouldn't say I'm the best with technical analysis, but you know what I mean. I'm still learning. Still trying to understand it. So again, it's a learning experience for both of us. So I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yo, I'm an expert, I'm a pro, because I'm not. You know what I mean? It's a learning curve, learning experience, all that good stuff. Let's see here. I wanna change it. No, bang. Oh, angel, money, I'm famous. See if it gets back to like here, maybe. I want to drop off again. I'll make some bread. But this is the highest ever been. And I know this probably looking boring, like, bro, you're not even buying nothing right now. You're not even, because, bro, it's not about. I'm not in this particular setting right now. How I'm thinking I'm buying to hold it for the week. So I want to get the right entry point before doing so, because I'm not going to touch it again. I'm not going to sell it, nothing. I'm going to just let it hold and see what it does within that week. Other things, I'll be more like, all right, I'll take advantage of this now, because I'm not holding it for that long. I'm holding it for literally the day, hours, not even. So yeah. Alright, my fault. Reading that mode, my fault. Amazon. Hard sell right now. Hard sell. Yeah, I'm about to sell this. That's peaks. This peaks. This peaks. This peaks. Yeah, I'm about to hold this. We're gonna hold out. We're gonna hold out until the next candle. Next candle, we're gonna make a sell play. If it's already starting, I'm gonna wait. I'm a risk taker. I'm gonna wait. Okay, 90 climb. 85 climb or decline. 84 decline. 90. I think it can climb just a little bit more. 89. I'm trusting it's gonna climb a little bit more, so I'm not gonna do that. Okay, it's time right now, so let's just chill. Vibe out, you know what I mean? Do what you guys do, chill for a little bit. Let's just watch this. Yes, okay. Because I know the higher it climbs, the better chance I have position to sell and make some money. Because this is super high. This is super high peaks for them. So I don't think it's sustainable. This is super high peaks for them. Look at the boost. They're going to drop off. They're going to be right there to profit. Now, depending on how the market's moving, I might sell these earlier than later, but I'm hoping that I can hold it for a week, from Monday to Friday, because the market closed at Friday regardless. So I would just literally hold it until and then close out everything on Saturday or Friday after 5, right? So that's the goal. Okay, 233.99 push. Looking to sell. We can do quarters of this shit, right? Cause I want to do 50 bucks. Do a little 50 bucks fucker right here. And just wait. We're good. See, I love how it keeps pushing. I wanted to push up. Now I'm not gonna lie, this would be a great time to buy it because you can tell it's obviously over. Now this is where you're opportunist, you're a waitist, right? Nothing wrong with either or. It's about your strategy. I personally wait until the next bar because that's usually where the price action starts going on. Look how high it's been. Consistently just growing. But that's why I feel like it's going to drop off again. So I'm going to just catch it. It'll easily drop. And I'll tell you why it drops off, because the boost. Usually with boosts like these, they get, I forgot the word for it. I'm looking really bad right now. But usually the market corrects itself. So at high peaks like this, it'll easily go back down to like roughly here. That's what I'll make my bread at. So it'll start off high like this. It beats this high. So I know it's going to come back down just like this. I'm going to catch it on the fall. Look, we're almost here. We're almost here. 07. We still at 04. Now we're at 03. Now we're at 01. 03. We're about to sell. We're about to sell. 041. 93. All right, let's make that sell play. Let's make that sell play. Because I know it's about to drop now. And then we'll take our profits at... Oh, boost it up again. I'm not even worried about it boosting up. Not worried at all. We will take our profits. Because of how much we put. So then, should I even put any profits? So let's say in theory I want to make... Oh, it has to drop. So I can still make some good... I can make decent profit. I can't make nothing crazy. But I can still make something decent. I'm trying to think. We'll just hold it and see. And I'll probably do updates throughout the day and stuff. But for right now, though, I think this is a good hold. I'm holding this for a week. Amazon, first move in. Like to see it. Let's do meta. The Amazon, let's do meta. Let's see how this is looking. Let's see how this is looking. Okay. And that's the other problem too, is that with certain stuff you actually do want to get whole shares of, getting partial shares won't help you with nothing. For real. So I did that with Amazon. I probably could have put the whole thing in, like in terms of how much it costs. But again, we're only playing with 1,000. So if it's not at least 100 per the whole stock, I don't see the purpose of you buying into it like that. Now, obviously, you might be like, well, you bought into something that you barely put any money into relative to the actual full price, right? But I'm holding it longer, so my leverage will be a little bit better. We're -5 right now. Not worried about that. Y'all just trust the process. But yeah, we'll try to do a play that we could put the whole thing in, like the action price, one action price onto it. Let's see here. What's Netflix going for? Netflix going for 1,000. This is something that I actually hold in real life. It's been doing great for me. The boost one is this. June, it steadily fell off. I don't care. It's still doing great. For me, it's still doing great. Okay. For me, it's still doing great. This is something that I hold. So, let's do... To actually want to start, I want to make this realistic. I want to be able to buy a whole stock. To buying partials or certain stuff just makes no sense. I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm not even going to lie to you. But we don't have that much money to play with either. So we have to make really smart decisions. Okay. GameStop is 23. There's something we can work with a little bit. Let's see here. Okay, so it's been super low. but it's relatively high. Oh no, it's like relatively in its range. Oh, but it's dropped off tremendously. In June, it went from 28 all the way down to 23. So, can it climb again? I'm not too sure. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yeah, for sure. Because GameStop, you know what I mean? How many people go to GameStop or use GameStop in terms of games? A lot of companies have now made it. I'll say a lot of console companies have made it more accessible just to buy it off their console versus going to the GameStop to actually get the game. You know what I mean? That's more of the. I'm trying to figure out how to say it. Going to a GameStop's more of a thing for people that really loves games. You know what I mean? Because they get the little. They're not action figure. I forgot what they're actually called, but you know, like the little bobbleheads things, you know. But they get that, you know. You can get custom stuff, but then even just ordering now, you can order that stuff online. It really goes to a GameStop, right? So I'm not too sure what purpose is, but I might. Let's see what else is going on. Sectors. Do preferred. What's this? $106. Is this peaks again? I say his peaks, valley down, valued up, right? Obviously, it was building up, building, and it was slowly dropping. This was the peak, right? This was like the highest it was. Then it just started dropping. Now it's at 106, climbing down. Oh, okay, and this pays dividends. Facts, okay. When's the last time I paid dividend? Friday. What does it say? All right. And earnings and revenue. Now I want to also do like 3 of 3 because they limit you how many trades you can make a day. So I will just do like 3 I hold long term, and then 2 I try to just make money today. Because you know, scared money doesn't make money. So I'll take more risk with the ones I'm doing today because the how much is gonna change out and the rate it goes at. So I'm just trying to make a decision. And it keeps falling. That's the thing. It keeps falling. Now it's going back to here. And I think we can build off that. I'm not gonna lie. I think we can build off that. I don't think it drops more. The lowest I think it drops is like here, maybe. Because again, as you can see, it hasn't been above the line. Even when it's going up here, it's little moments like this. But overall, though. Okay, but I like seeing it like this now. Okay, so yeah, okay, so it's a buy. It's a buy. This is a buy. This is a buy. This is a buy. This is a buy. And the way I can tell is because I'm lining. And it just dropped down again. It's just been under. They see with this, right? It's been up, down, left, right. I'm really tempted just to buy it. Will this be on here? Nah. Micro strategy 8% serious. That's certainly a one I'll be looking at. This is 10%. Let's see here. Climbed up. Now it's going down. Mountain valleys. It could see a drop again. It's for sure could see a drop again because it's been climbing. Let's keep on looking. Let's keep on looking. All stocks. Still got Uber. Uber's 90. Okay, that's something we can work with. Okay, I'm about to sell. But then again, I might build off this. It might bridge again. This the only part really hard. Because you can look at it from two different scenarios, right? You can look at it, okay, they already had their peak, so they're dropping. So this might just be where it comes back to settle, and it goes back up. Or you can look at it like this is a high point in general, right? Because the boost. So this is already a boosted position. Like this position right here, you can look at it, it's already boosted, right? Because the jump from 85 to 90 boosted, right? So what is it now? 90, right? So then you might say, okay, it's gonna probably come back down, at least somewhat. But then you have moments like these where it's like, okay, this is a high point in this time, and then they come back down. So this is like probably like the medium range. That 90, right? Because then we have moments of it going from 86 down to 82, going up to 90, going up to 93. So the highest has been is almost 100. So I'm trying to see. Okay. That is 1, 2s. So it could easily drop back down to the 80s. I'm gonna see what it did for a week, right? That's probably the smartest thing, right? See what it did for a week. So when was the open? No, Wednesday, Thursday. So Monday. At 9. Oh, I'm geeked. Okay, so Monday it started off 91. In that week, so the 91, and it went back to 91. It basically had the same. It basically had the same movement, 91.36 to 91. The week only moved like $1. For real, for real. This is still dropping. Oh. Decisions, bro. That's why it's boring, but it's not at the same time, because once you make the right play, you make the right play. But you gotta have the money to make the right play. So like I'm doing this based off putting the right amount of money into the right stock to hold it for. That's what I'm doing. Like crypto's gonna be way more fun because you can just take those risks and make a lot of profit margins. But with stocks, it's a little bit more tricky because if you don't have that money to buy per price, you're basically cooked. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie to you, mud. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Oh yeah, I'm about to sell this. Don't tell me this is a peak. Oh yeah, I'm about to sell this for sure. Oh, I'm about to sell this. I'm about to sell this for sure. Cause it's gonna get ripe. It's gonna. Oh yeah, I'm for sure about to sell this. And it's had multiple boosts. Yeah, I'm about to sell this for sure. This is easy. Yeah, keep boosting up because yo, the drop off point, the sell point is gonna be so beautiful. The sell point is gonna be so beautiful for me. You know what I mean? Because it's gonna come back down here. I know it is. I know in my heart it is. I have no question about it. No doubt about it. We're here. This is literally what we live for. You know what I mean? So, and I have another account that I've been trying stuff with as well. So it's been pretty. Yeah, I'm about to just. I mean, I could just sell now. I'm holding it for the week. I could really just sell now. Also, I want to buy something as well. I want to definitely buy and hold something. We already did what? We did 2 sells, 2 shorts, 2 shorts. Oh wait. We will wait all day if we got to. Cap, but you know. I might use the bathroom. Like, after you put this plug in, I might use the bathroom, come back. Oh, it dropped. Oh, good one back. I'm like, oh, it's dropping. Damn, muddy. It's going up, dropping, going up, dropping. If it gets to 30, I'm gonna just sell. I wasn't playing. I say if it gets to 30, I'm gonna just sell. All right, but so we missed some. We missed some good areas, but I'd say relative, this is a good spot. You know, we did miss some leverage room though. I do. That's one thing I do hate that I gotta accept. The leverage room I leave, but it's only what, a couple cents. So versus what we're gonna be able to accomplish, especially if it settles down to here. Woo. You know what I mean? So even if it just comes here, you know. But we'll short that, and I want to do one buy. Then we're gonna get into crypto. Now, so I'm gonna do one buy, bathroom, come back, crypto. Let's do one more stocks. Shopify. It's in a seller's market. And guys, just to know the difference between what I'm doing versus what other people doing. So boom, right? You could look at it from like a month from now. What I want to do a month from now. Okay, a month from now, you would just want to sell it because in a month's time, it's gonna be, you know, it's gonna go down. 3 months time, you could buy it actually. Buy or yeah, you could buy and hold. You can buy and hold. 6 months time. Same thing. I say if you're planning on holding for 6 months, sell it. Sell it. If you're planning on doing it for 6 months, sell it. A year from now, sell. You're making money, flip it back. You know, a year. All time. Great buyer's market. Was in 2022. And it's stuff like this I love to see because then you get to see like how you miss certain opportunities, but how you can correct those and make better decisions. You know, so Here, this is definitely the best time to buy was in October 2022, because it started at 34. You would have made, you know what I mean? That's why I like looking at it like that. So 16, 20. Oh, this shit's still rising. But that's a year from now, like 5 days. This shit's still rising. We smooth off though. We smooth. I'm not too worried about it. You gotta let it. You gotta trust the process. Trust the process. Trust the process. But let's get back to what we're looking at. I don't even know what that is. Computing. I was trying to look at Oracle. Yeah. I'm gonna buy something. Too expensive. JP Morgan, too expensive. Robinhood, might be able to do Robinhood play. Why are they all in selling? God dang, like they're all in selling. Let me buy some. What? Let me buy some. Can I buy some? I got, and remember, I'm doing this for a week. That's why I'm not on holding for so bet. That's why I'm not on holding for so long. I'm only doing this for a week. Ooh, it's been selling. How low is this? Ooh, it's been falling off. I'm holding it for a week now, though. I'm holding it for a week. This is over a good amount of period of time. This is not week to week. This is week to week. Yeah, this is week to week. So from this week to this week, it's like 348. Yeah. Let's see here. I think it'll build back up. I don't know what you want to buy. So with those two factors, we're gonna slide right through here. Let's do a buy. You know what? I will buy 50 shares of this. I'll do 15 shares of this. It's at 317. Can we get a price action of? I want to see if it goes lower. I'll buy it right now at this price. I just want to see if it goes lower. Let's see what it does. It's not moving OD crazy though. Okay, so this moves off candle. Cause other ones move voluntarily. This moves off candles. So. I mean to win. John. I'm getting some posted with John. I'm about to buy this. How many bars just been dropping? I'm like, no way. Let's see. Does this shit not move? Does this not move? Or am I bugging? It's probably because it's getting become lunchtime. How I buy and lose money. What? How I buy and lose money? What's this doing? How I buy and lose money. Nike still steadily climbing. It'll drop off for us eventually. I'm not too worried. And we about to get into crypto anyway, so. Volume, market capitalization. Neutral. They're saying this is a sell, but when they say sell, you buy. Cause like, if people are selling, hold on. One day, 1 week. For 1 hour, strong sell. Holding it for a week, they still say sell. Damn. What's this? Okay, Nike does dividends. And guys, with this stuff, right, it's like, I see why they say strong buy. Well, everyone else is buying. How much money can you really make? If they're telling you to buy, that means at one point it's going to be sellable. You know what I mean? That's how a good trader thinks. You want to think ahead of the competition, not before it. So us buying wouldn't help us because we're buying when it's already doing good, right? So it's like, what's the point? That's why I don't like stuff like this, because it's like, okay, obviously we're gonna buy, but how much money are you gonna put into the buy before you sell, regardless? Because I know it's gonna drop down. I know it is. This is new highs that's ever had, right? I'm trying to look all time. Okay, so it's had higher. Okay, see, if I was holding this long term, and not for a week, okay, I can see why you would buy. Okay, we're talking about like this. Okay, yeah, I see why you would buy. Right, but we're not. We're selling. Fuck out of here. So yeah, so we gonna hold this, let it marinate, let it cook, all that beautiful stuff, and then I'm about to use the bathroom, be back. So, yeah. Alright, we are back. Everything looks smooth. Everything looks smooth right now. Well, that's my audio bit rate. It's a little bit off though. I'm gonna check this. We are back. Everything looks smooth. Everything looks smooth right now. Well, that's my audio bit rate. It's a little bit off though. I'm gonna check this. Yeah, it looks. I'm about to say it looks good to me. Shit, man. But yeah. So look, we're still in the negatives, which is completely smooth. Only on this one though. But I ain't worried. It can still drop. I ain't worried. Like, I'm not worried at all. Don't move. But I will say, okay, that's why. Wait, but how though? Oh, okay. So like this is gonna be the bottom right here. Got bottom right here, line right here. Makes sense. What's this? What happened? All right, facts. So let's get into crypto. That's where all the fun is, right? Featured. Ooh. Let's see here. This keeps falling. Well, 14 before it even started going climbing. And this was Friday. Okay, so Friday got super low, 14. Just like in the afternoon. It's been steadily picking up. And then it peaked at about 20 almost. Was that a new high? Hell no, it's been higher than that, right? Nah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, wait, what? Yeah, okay. So it's probably gonna hit 25 at some point. Time in force week. Let's check out the other cryptos. XRP. Okay, that evens out like here. and it's been super high. So there's a good chance it continues to drop. This told me to buy it, right? Because even if you look at okay, and that about the same trend now. So there's always been a boost. October, November. No matter what. Definitely October. Another solid boost. I might buy. But all this stuff is technically inflated because of how much it rose up. So it's like in the middle. I gotta wait for it to come down here. Now if it comes down here, I for sure think it's gonna buy up again. Like if it comes down here, roughly around this range to 22. I would feel way more confident at that point. Yeah, I'm about to end this soon. I like to keep it to like 9 to 12. Keep it 9 to 12. And then just let the stocks do what they do, which is stock, you know? I'm almost positive this is going to drop again before we can buy out. So that's what it's hovering towards, at least. Okay. And then another method you could do, right? Because there's multiple methods you can do this. That's why I suggest everyone to learn technical analysis, because you'll see just different methods, and you'll be able to just see certain shit where it's like, oh, okay, once you see a certain way a chart is set up, you're like, okay, I know exactly what to do or what to wait for. Then I know how to attack. So I'm not gonna sit here and just start jibber jabbing with the actual terminology and words of certain stuff. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, I know. I'm not gonna be like that. You know, I know what I know, so I try to go based off that. Look what Bitcoin just been doing, bro. It's just rising. %43. It's at 10%. This Loki looks like it's about to be in a buy period. So it might be doing, it might actually be doing one of these right now, where it kind of goes back and forth between highs and lows, and then it's either gonna pick up or drop off. Okay, this this is a little bit more reasonable, honestly. This is a little bit more reasonable. I can just tell by this. Ooh, but it's steadily climbing though. Okay, so this is it getting inflated. How is that getting inflated? Coming back down. Neutralizing. And steadily climbing again. I'm tweaking. I gotta put it on the day. This looks like a sell, but My fault. I was looking at something, but ooh, it kept dropping. Will it drop some more for me? So let's buy. Let's buy 100. Because we're doing it. Oh my god. Let's buy 100. Because we're doing this so quick. And we'll just sit here and wait. Bet it's curved down. Bet. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Bet. Let's Oh, we just mixed the XRP. No. Just mixed the XRP. We just missed it. There's no point. Like with this stuff, that's the thing. When it comes like this, it's like like you can take it, but there's no point. There's really no point. Unless you can get some value back. Yeah, there's no point. There's no point. Unless you can really get some value back. Another for Bitcoin. Miss Doge too. What about Ethereum? I didn't miss none. Doge. Keep falling. Yo, this keeps falling. I'll take it. Please keep falling. Please keep falling. I'll take it, bro. Please. This I got in a great spot though. Yeah, that's slowly gonna build up. Miss XRP though. Look how much I missed out on. Look how much I missed out on, bruh. This the only thing. You gotta really be on it. That's what happens. You miss out on opportunity like this. Like, I can still take advantage. But are the margins there? You know, are the margins actually there? Is it worth it? You lose a lot. Like, it's still climb, but you lose a lot. Like, this would have been the best second choice. Take it out the reds before it goes up. I'll say if it positions down one more time, I could take it. I don't think it is. I don't think it is though. Oh no, we doing good though. And what makes it pain is that we can't do nothing. We could do something, but it's not gonna be enough. And we already got 4 plays on lock right now. Let's come back down. No, I know it's gonna pick up though. I'm not worried. I just have to keep watching it. I have to especially watch it once it goes past that line. Every other style, I'm not even about to look at. I'm gonna keep it a hot bucket. I'm not even about to even look at today. Like AMC, Nike, Amazon. I'm not caring about it. I'm not looking at it. I'm not worried about it. So Sona and whatever Doge XRP are doing. Yeah, I lost it. And that's what happens sometimes. Sometimes you lose position and it's like, damn. I do love though how I can do this. And then I have this on Doge. I have this on Doge. I have this on Bitcoin. Doge, Bitcoin, and then Solana. There we go. Now we have all my favorite cryptos lined up, right up. We could do dividend stocks. That is also a great option. See, that's things coming back down. So we didn't even make no money. We're good, trust. Cause I still would have felt stupid trying to take it at this point. And this is also why I was so confident in it. The probability of it being this low is really unlikely. That's why I'm like, I'm gonna just keep leaving it in. The probability of being this low is really unlikely. It hasn't been this low since, what's this? Oh, Sunday. Yesterday. But then for all the other times it's been higher though. That's why I was like, okay, cool. Even at an inflated position, look where we at. From an inflated position, we still at the bottom of it. So I'm gonna just keep trusting it. Because the market's always gonna move up and down. That's why I'm not really like, I say it drop, but I'm like, you can't drop too much. Go on. Once you pass this line, I know where I'm gonna peak at. Once you pass that line, just a couple people sold once it got a certain high. Cause we gotta remember, a whole bunch of people got money in the market right now. A whole bunch of people. So when stuff's high, when stuff's low, like people just buy. See, like Bitcoin dropping, but not to a point where I like. Ooh, wait. It ain't drop low enough. Ooh, it's getting there. It's getting there. I'm thinking about it. Let me be ready. I got another 100. Let's be ready. No, I need this shit here. I need at least by here. Then I can fuck with you. This dropped again. Fuck it. Oh, this is dropping. But I'm not even worried about that. We ain't never worried. Balling like I'm Curry. Got me a little 30. You know that we scurvy. Yeah, I'm not worried about this. And mainly 'cause I don't think it's gonna keep dropping like this excessively. Oh my gosh, I'm geek. This supposed to be XRP. This supposed to be Bitcoin. I'm gonna change half of them to other shit. Day. Up. Zoom zoom. Zoom zoom. Zoom zoom. Zoom zoom zoom. It's been hitting the lining too. What? I need to go down just a little bit. Go down for me. Yes, yes. Go down for me. Bet. I think it's safe enough to buy here. I low key think it's safe enough to buy here. I'm gonna sit and watch and see what it does. Mm-hmm. Can it just get a little bit more negative for me? It did the kind of the same shake up. People were buying and selling. I just need to go down a little bit. Like I ain't gonna lie, here was perfect, right? But you know what I mean. It's not bad to get greedy. Well, it kind of is, but you know what I mean. Take a risk. Let me say I take a risk. You just gotta take calculated risk. I think it can drop still. Boost it up a little bit. As you guys can see, the line's getting closer, so it's about to be that point where yeah, you're just gonna climb up. That's why I'm not too worried about it. And even when I end, I'll keep updates. That's why you gotta follow my Insta. I'll keep updates on that in terms of what it's looking like throughout the day and when I push out. I'm just trying to set up my positioning for the day to see. That shit's curving down. Look, this is curving down too. It's making this hill. That's why I need just to go down more. Once I know the hill is like made, then I can buy it. Cause I know that the value's gonna come up. Yep, okay. Right now could be a good time to buy it too. I needed to fold one more time. Like, this is a good spot. I could easily take it here. I just like good positioning. You put yourself in a good position, not just try to take what's there just because it's there, bro. You'll be more successful. Trust. Yes, 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 yes. The boost is crazy. Yeah, this might be 12:30. I'm gonna have to hop off. We sold it. We sold it. Like, we ain't sell, but we sold it. And I could still buy. I could easily still buy and still make a great profit. It's just that when you get it from here to here, it's just different energy. You know what I mean? But again, that's why you don't. I'm not even gonna say don't take risk or don't buy when you're still in a good position to buy. But that's why you kind of just chill. Like, you don't. You just chill. You don't try to do too much. You don't try to. Oh, let me. You just chill because at the end of the day, even when this line passes, I know I can still take advantage of that. I know I still can. So like, boom, now it's crossing. If it stays like that, I'll probably still buy. As you guys know, as it shows the history of once it's over the line, it's over. It's gonna make some profit. You know, have another heat can value. But that's why I get it here though, right? That's why I want to get it there because now me knowing that once it crosses the line, it's gonna have a high peak in value, right? Same concept here. That's why I bought it in the green area, right? Because I know, okay, in that positioning, I know it's gonna once it crosses this line, profits are gonna go crazy. And then once it gets like here or something like that, I'll probably sell. Because the line's coming down, which means it's making the hill, which I love to see. I love to see that. And look, we were all down here. Red, 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 red. Boost up, shot up, because now it's going to start making profit. Money's going to start flowing in. Bitcoin. Hell no. This shit been climbing. Hell no. There we got Solana. I gotta stop doing that, bro. So now it's hovering between that line. It's hovering, so. Like I can still, like, that's the thing. I can still take advantage of it, bro. But it's like there's no point. There's really no point for myself to be like, you know what? Let me take this over. I'm just mad I missed it. That's the only thing I can be mad at. I missed it. This would have been a light 250 to, let's see, we got a top of here too. This would have been good. This would have been good for us. That would have been great for us. And it's like we still have volume because it can still peak up at 424 while it's still at, so I can still double. We can still take advantage of that, but I play it safe. I have these, but I have these systems put in place for a reason. You know what I mean? So. This is what we love to see. Everything green, everything green, everything green. Ooh, wait. If it drops back down here, I'm gonna buy. If it can give me some room to leverage out, I'm gonna buy. If it give me some room to leverage out, I'm gonna buy for sure. Bitcoin. More like cooked coin. Cause we can't even get in. I'm trying to tell you, once this shit crossed the line, it's really over. Oh, it's giving us some more room. I like this. They didn't give us the room we wanted. It's sad to say. It's about to be 12:30, so we might have to end this. Well, I'll keep you updated on my Instagram about what's going on. Cause we not touching the Nike, Amazon, or AMC stock right now. We'll see. We'll see in about next 4 days how those are looking. I'll probably do an end of the day reviews. So I'll stream the opening day, and I'm doing this every day though, because we're always gonna day trade something, right? We're always gonna day trade something, even if it's a stock. We might day trade regular stocks or crypto. We might even do some future plays, stuff like that. So you never know. Also, I might make some plays on my phone, like right throughout the day. So if I do that, I'll make sure I keep you updated with that as well, because we can do trades throughout the day. Right, might not be good now, but later on, maybe like dinner time when people are getting off, when other people from work are getting back home, they might trade, which might boost the numbers up, which might make you have better chances of hitting correctly, I'll say, because now there's more volume in the market, so it means the market can move better, at least with crypto, because crypto is 24/7, not on Sundays. That's one thing I did figure out. Usually shut it out, I think either Saturdays or Sundays. It's like Saturdays before a certain time, then Sundays after a certain time. Yeah, like, see, look, we would have been. Would have been up. I ain't too worried about this, because look where we got it at. So. That's smooth, because once this shit crossed the line, it's up. The market, man, the market. Well, that's why having indicators are so important, because they literally lead you and help you, guide you to making the right decisions. But I think about how long we been on for? 2 hours. 2 hours. Okay. And then I'll just keep you guys updated on what's going on, how everything's doing. If they cross paths with this after the marker's set, it'll probably be go time. It keeps coming down. Like that's why I love to see it keeps coming down, because that means that it's getting to that point where it's about to cross. I keep pushing down. There you go. Can't be worried about this. Let's look at the other stuff. Well, Doge did what I expected. I know you guys are gonna be like, oh, you could take opportunities when it was still like here. I could have, yes, but I'm telling you, this is where it's valuable at. This is where it's the most valuable. You don't want to just do it just because you can. Do it when the value's there, right? Because when you chase value over opportunity, you'll make more, right? Because you can look for every opportunity and just take whatever opportunity comes to, but they might not be quality opportunities, right? But if you only take valuable opportunities, right, then the outcome is going to be valuable. So that's just how I personally look at it. So I could just try to run after everything, but ain't no need, right? Because we have throughout the day to find way more different spots, and we have, we just got time's on our side. So with that being said, I'm gonna let the market rest. I'm gonna let it do what it does, and I will see you guys tomorrow at 9. I'm always doing the morning till like 12:30. Start the day right, get my mind right, all that. Have the cup of tea. Make sure you stay hydrated, drink your water. And yeah, if I make any plays, I'll post them on IG. Make sure to check that out, and I'll tell y'all when I sell too. When I sell these, let y'all know about that as well. I love y'all. Thank you if you came to the end of the video, either the stream now or after it was recorded. I hope you learned something, and I hope we're learning together. We're trying to build this community. It's money way, money way, money way. Get to the money, love the money, trust the money, be the money. You know what I mean? So remember, money is not just with paper, it's with the mind, right? When it comes to wealth, I'll say that when it comes to wealth. So remember that too. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Turn on post notifications so you know when I upload. All that beautiful stuff from you beautiful people. And let me just check. I might be able to get a buy for y'all one more. You know what I mean? I might try it. How's it looking right now? No. Oh, wait. Cross that line? Yep. Money time. Money, money, money. Money, 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 money. Love to see that. Love to see that. Love to see that. I'm just mad I missed this, bro. I'm mad I missed this. I'm not mad, but you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, buddy. But yeah, it's like we'll get way more plays. Just gotta trust the process, be more diligent, do my due diligence, all that beautiful stuff. But yeah, I'll see you guys next video. Money team, money way. Oh, love y'all, love y'all, love y'all, love y'all.